is what distinguishes us. I mean, frankly, the Australianness is what's going to distinguish Stan from Netflix. So they're going to, without quota, they're going to invest in Australian content. They don't need to be told. They're responding to the audience. So, for us, it's really important to respond to our audience, which is the entire Australian population, and not surprisingly, as I'm sure won't be a surprise to anybody in the room. Guess what? People are watching less scheduled television, and particularly in some demographics, they're almost not watching at all. I was talking to my daughter recently, who's in the US, and actually, US TV sales have gone down for the first time ever. Number of TV sets sold. And I was asking her about a particular program on broadcast, and she said, "I don't know anyone who owns a television." And you think, when she's 21, but when she turns 25, she's not going to buy a television either. It's done. So, and we're certainly seeing in terms of the behaviour, particularly of the free-to-air audience, that it's not just that kind of millennial demographic, but you are seeing a switch off at 9 o'clock for SVOD services. We see it on iView, we see it on Stan, we see it on Netflix. And so, behaviour is just fundamentally changing. It's changing much, much faster than I think anyone really expected. And again, once that behaviour turns, it's not going back. So I think the challenge, but also the opportunity for us, is making sure that we really, highlight our purpose, which is being that source of Australian culture, conversations, and stories. And it becomes less relevant how we get to our audience. So some of those audiences will come to us on our main channel. Some of those audiences will come to us on iView. Some of those audiences will consume content on Facebook. They might actually find some of that content in a sort of second window on another sort of SVOD service. Ultimately, if we're involved in making sure that we're creating great Australian content, and we count those people as people that find that content compelling and relevant, then it shouldn't matter what platform they find it on, what platform they enjoy it on, and ultimately, it means that we have to kind of not change what we're doing around trying to create those great Australian stories, but it does change the way we think about how we reach that audience.
I'm going to come back to